If all forms initially are closed, it it can be add departments, add category button only is visible, forms closed, article only visible button if we need open, or add article, add category, add departments. And interesting, when I click in add departments, would be visible add new department. But here it is in same button. We see now text cancel. Again, cancel, closed, form have been closed, and add departments, because of use ref hook, we have scrolling down to see all form, but here it is cancel, same button. But when I click here, you see we need also cancel of form inside of part of form. Click cancel. And now when you code it, before you code it, you have to know difference between that two cancel. This here, at first, we can see this one, solution in coding, add departments and cancel. It is toggle switch. Toggle switch, also categories, also. Toggle switch is same button, have different text and have different functionality. Add category open form and cancel closed. When we see ergonomy, when I click add category, I don't lose from my view this button cancel, and I look at in form. And of course, that form, because of that, must have cancel, open cancel inside, because all other would be very confused that if I change my mind, I must get back and look at for cancel. It is not usual. Nobody go back and look cancel, because users did not program it and did not think that outside of the form, when one time, when a form have been opened, user cannot in mind that cancel would be out in the same button and get up, scroll up and push cancel. No, user in the form, every form must have cancel, because in every form we can cancel our advancement and use of that form. This is a departments list. In that departments list, we have child component add department form. And now it is hide add department form. And we only see add department button. That add department button, push on of it, help us to open form. This form is a child. This button add department we call toggle when changes text, changes functionality. Add department text functionality is open form. Cancel means open form. Here is the open form. Cancel means closed form. And this add department is in department list component. Department list component and departments excerpt component are on the same physical file. And because departments excerpt only use in departments list, and it is the reason that they are in the same file. Okay, look at code of add departments, that toggle switch, how it is toggle, how it is changes class CSS from green to and other hover, etc. different, and how changes class and how changes text. Let's see list, departments list, to find that button add department. Here it is. Here is a departments list. And let's see to button. Button is in return. Go to return. Here it is, return. Return. And here is that button. Here is that button. And okay, we can, button is open tag, HTML tag is here button. And this class name and on click are attribute of button. This is a close parenthesis of sign more. This is closed of open tag button. And inside that open tag is attribute class name and on click. We will back to it, but at first close tag is here of HTML button element. And between tag, we must see, we see cancel or add department text. You see, we software solution give it. It is not hard physical, but programming, but abstraction. And depend what text would be visible on the button. We solve by ternary operator with the question and a column. It is if-else in how it can be if-else also. But here is a ternary. And what means? Means that show add department. It is a state. It is flag. It is true or false. We declare it by use state at, and show edit. We declare the structured assignment add department form, and show edit department form, and it can be false and true. If it is false, like it is initial, when initial rendering of this component, text would be this on the button, would be this text after columns. If show add department form would be 1, text on the button would be cancelled, because show add department form 1 or true, it means it open form, and open form need cancel. Closed form need add department form. Add department form. Okay, there's something else here. Why curly brackets? Curly brackets because we are looking at JSX language. JSX language. It is extension. It is mix of JavaScript and HTML. And with the curly brackets, we isolate expression of JavaScript. It is expression of JavaScript, and we isolate that JavaScript from HTML concretely. You see HTML button, but also curly brackets finished here, closed, and curly brackets for comment also. Why? Because this comment is not comment of HTML, not comment of JS6. JS6, there is no separate comment, but this is comment of JavaScript only. And if we want have that, if we want something comment, we must use curly brackets block, and inside of that block we use syntax of JavaScript. Concretely, it is a comment of JavaScript. Some video before I ask myself, can we go without it? We cannot go without it, because if we write comment from HTML, syntax, it would be wrong. It is not for JSX. Because of this, you have comment and you have curly brackets. And we now know this part is show text. And what is for class? What is about class name? Class name equal also in curly brackets. We have a expression of JavaScript. And that expression is again ternary question mark and column ternary, use ternary operator. How it work? Use something else. Use template literal. Template literal. Template literal means that we can string and variable write together, code together. It is a limit for template. Limits for template literal is backstick. Backstick. Here it is. Backstick. And here it is a backstick. Here it is. Backstick. Inside of that literal, template literal, we write a string. It is the name of class, string, button add department. And we write expression. This is two part inside. This is expression, and this is string. It means that you don't look at, for example, before question mark. Before question mark is one part. After that, second, and after column is a third part. Name coming from tree, ternary. Because if we look at this as one part here, we're thinking, where is operator, logic operator? Where is, for example, and something other? No, here it is a not case. Here is this separate expression and separate string. Together, expression and string go in literal, template literal. And it means that class name, it means class would be button add department. And now result of ternary. Ternary means if showAddDepartmentForm false, if false, then we will see, then nothing add to existing string. It would be only add button add department. It would be only one class, button add department, nothing add. Here, if showAddDepartmentForm 1 is true, if it is true, we add this text button cancel. We added this class button cancel. It is interesting that we have not a space bar. It is automatically solution in template literal. That we don't worry about space bar between button dash cancel class and button add department class. Would be two class if showAddDepartmentForm would be one, would be true. It means when form is open, button there two class. In same time, two class with space between it. When showAddDepartmentForm false, only one class, and it is button add department. We can see that that class in departments list CSS. And now on click, again, we have separation HTML from JavaScript by curly brackets, and we have arrow function inside of curly brackets. On click call arrow function no parameter. Set showAddDepartment. Look at how simple it is for toggle create code toggle switch. When we click function set showAddDepartmentForm would save contra value, not exclamation mark means not showAddDepartmentForm. Set showAddDepartmentForm parameter is not showAddDepartmentForm. It means in moment when we on click on button, in that moment condition or value in that moment of our flag, if it is false would be true, if it is true would be false, and it would be a close, open, close. It is open, close form also. Initially, it is set showAddDepartmentForm is false. Initially, we don't see form. When we click, would be one with true, and we will see form. And then if we click, form would be closed, and set showAddDepartmentForm from one, from true, go in false. Very, very simple. Here is all explained. Here is all explained, open, closed, and it is button. It is button what is in departments list. Now, of course, we must code open. Here is that form in separate block. You see, separate block. You must strictly on the paper with your pen sign button, what happen, what you code inside of button, and the separate block, what you code here in separate block about form, add department form. Conditionally show add department. It means logic, here is a logic in show edit department form. Initially it is false, and momentarily, a total solution of end is false, not happen. It means this is one side of end logic, one side. Both sides or more sides all must be one, all must be true if we want that it happen and that result would be true. And if show add department false, we don't need look at further because total result is false. It means not be visible add department form. When we click on a button, we have a show add department form true. Okay, now look at in the second part. It is second part. Second part is in braces, parentheses, and this is div, HTML div. We know from previous video what means attribute ref, but here is important add department form component would be visible because this part of logic, second part of logic, is always one. It is ready. It is like it. It is not, it is a string, we can say. It is HTML. And only left side all result, final result of this block depend of this left side of this show add department form flag, true or false. And if it is true, right side is ready, it is a string, would be happen. And happen would be visible that add department form would be visible. It is now, we look at in add department form syntax like it, we call it a React HTML element or a React element. HTML element, there is a first letters, is a small case. And React element first letter is capital letter. And add department form would be visible, would be open. And here is, this is calling React element. It is a syntax for calling component. To open, to calling means activate, to render. To rendering, open. It is like a call function with the name of function and braces and parentheses with the parameter empty or some parameter. Here it is a React element. It is only way how we can call to open, to render it, how we can call function component. Function component. Component is function. And we don't call it like usually before, like we call function with name and braces and parentheses, but we call it like syntax with React component. And the React component, JavaScript, HTML, here is together in JS6. Okay. When we call function with name and parentheses inside of with argument. Here, because React element in React we see like object, and object there is properties. On cancel here, add department form, there is on properties on cancel, handle cancel on cancel. It means when we click on cancel, it call handle cancel. But before continue, something important. Here is a meeting of parent and child. We are now in parent departments list part of this same file. There is a two component departments excerpt and the departments list. We are on the part departments list, and in departments list we now know how open in it would be visible, but when it is open on click props, it is props we call short props properties. It is variable what go in add department, go in this handle cancel. This handle cancel must exist here in parent, and on cancel properties, what we call on cancel, we can call how we want, but we always give names what means functionality of it. Of course, this on cancel suggests that it's something about close form. Here we open form from list, department list, we open form through button. But when form is open, cancel button inside form have different, have same function like department list cancel button, close form, but process go a little more complicated, because you see, when we open add department form, we create here props on cancel and name it on cancel, equal handle cancel. What is handle cancel? We will see. It is a reference of a function, handle cancel. Handle cancel equal arrow function without name, but handle cancel is name of function, and the name of function is reference of function. We don't call it like open close, because this syntax means that would be in initial rendering of component, would be called handle cancel, but we are not ready. We won't call handle cancel only when on click on cancel button inside of form. And we achieve it by reference, not by traditional calling handle cancel. Okay, it is reference. On cancel properties is a reference. Now we can go to add department form. It is component, and we will see input handle cancel. On cancel would be input. Okay, let's go to add department. Add department form. Here it is. Here it is. Add department form. Add department form is inside. Here it is inside, also in curly brackets. in curly brackets means that on cancel is JavaScript. It is the expression on cancel equal arrow function empty parameter and empty body go inside of add department form. We can now follow that on cancel and find it on cancel. Edit find on cancel. There is 3 times. It is 2, 3 again. It is 1 time on cancel. It is inside in other department. Okay. Now here it is called. You see what means it? It means that it means it is a calling function in like we know from before. It is with bracket. We call function handle cancel, set name, set description to 0, set error if exist all fields in the form set to nothing, to empty or null, and call on cancel. We practically call on cancel function what we see. It is arrow function. What we see that inside of this component. This is button cancel in add department form. Here it is. Here it is. Add department form. Open. Here it is. Add a new department form here and this cancel, about this cancel. And now this cancel call, after that is closed. It is add department, it is button of list, but cancel is button of form. And when we click button of form, cancel of form must close. How? This is button, cancelled. Attribute of button is type on click. Look at on click, call on handle cancel. On mouse over, on mouse out, it is calling for class, background color changes, etc. And the class name cancel button. But we see how it is can change because of this on mouse over, on mouse out. Look at here it is. When I go mouse over, disappear. Mouse out, also not good colors because invisible. And okay, here is cancel. Now in code again, and on click on that button, call handle cancel. Okay, it is function name. It is reference of function. Let's see handle cancel. We are in add form, add department form, handle cancel. Handle, here it is, handle cancel button, click. Call handle cancel. Handle cancel if we something write in name, description, set a name to empty, set description empty, set error if exist null, and after that call on cancel. Call on cancel. Call on cancel. Now, who closed? Where is visible that closed? That would be closed this form. On cancel is equal handle cancel on parent component, parent component, departments list. Handle cancel is add department form and only set to empty name, description, error, error to null, and call on cancel. We must go to parent. It is department list because parent open, parent closed. With how? Let's go to parent. Parent is departments list. Departments list. Here it is. Handle cancel. Handle cancel. But that handle cancel is here in a departments list. Let's see that departments that in departments list. Of course, it is before return. Handle here it is. Very simple. Handle cancel is arrow function, and in the body of arrow function, set show add department to false. Very simple. Flag set to false, and form would be hide. And you see how it is, what is complicated in React. Simplest possible is complicated as possible. We need set show departments form to false, and form would be closed. We need set show add departments true, form would be open. But way of programming, way of writing JSX means in a lot of places put small part of that functionality. We spoke now about functionality cancel, about functionality close for cancel, button cancel. And what happened for that? Happened that in parent company, we must create this. That function must go as props on cancel. We are on the parents. Must go as props in return. It is in return. Here it is. Must go as props on cancel, calling handle cancel. And now we go in add department, and first what we see, very unusual thing. Why? Here on cancel must go in, but it is empty arrow function. What is mean? I first time also see, and I ask artificial, and it explained me that it is security if we not declare on cancel. And when we click and we call on cancel, would not be break our application. Our application will call this empty arrow and nothing happen. Where we can now, I go down to see handle cancel. Okay, here is a handle cancel. You see again we declare here handle cancel. Why we don't, but I can, why we don't all that write no, do we need it? Okay. And do we need, oh, okay, we have handle cancel in child, and this on cancel, calling of this on cancel, we call handle cancel from parents, this on cancel, because it is coming from parents. It call uh, parents. Uh, this time, artificial coding, a little different than I have coded in a basic Tank 1 application, and all that can be more simple. But it is never mind for our mind. We must think of some functionality through many small parts in the relation parents-child. Okay, we call this our button cancel, call this handle cancel, set all to 0, to empty or null, and call on cancel. Now, when it call on cancel, we must, if, okay, let's get C in button, cancel. Yeah, here is a handle cancel. But if we call nothing here or something other, mm, okay, I will change all. I will remove all. And now the departments cancel, nothing happened. Why? Because empty arrow. If we don't have empty arrow, we have broken of application. I didn't experiment and about that, and it is like artificial explain me. Okay, I take it code. It is something learn more, but we can solve it maybe simplest way. But this knowledge is some exercise of React dispersed dispersed parts of software integrate in one functionality. It is cancel one button. You cannot learn it without pen and paper, and create short names and draw how that function go. I am in start electronic engineer. Electronic engineer engineering learn me that we must follow uh, wire from one block to other block to other block to other block. From input, at first we must see supply energy in that device, and after that functionality. For example, from a microphone we follow signal to device in that input, output. In every block of electronics, we control input, output, but we know that something wrong with from microphone to loudspeaker. And we go and take care about voltage. Does exist current voltage in input, and we expect in output, and does it exist in output, and we find broken part. And in broken part, there is an input, there is no output. That part of device is broken. Same is in software. Same is in software. Look at now. Close, cancel. Oh, I must get back and turn. Here is have back. Okay, let's get see on for you can be boring that I repeat, but I look at in here in simple to go cancel. Okay, add departments here is departments list button, and how it is open form open set show add department form flags, only flags, 1 true false 1 0 1 0, and now cancel that flag go to false. It is one functionality from parents when we control open closed form from parents list, from department list. But we also can close, not open, but closed, cancel form inside of form. This is cancel again. Closed form and closed all button of the form, all fields of the form. Again, we can only add departments here. And this add department is a toggle where we set show add department form, set parent parameter is exclaiming mark, what means no. No show add department form. It means that when we click, flag became contra actual state. Contra actual state. Now, when we see add department text, now it is false. When we push, would be true. Again, when we push on the cancel, would be false. Now would be true. But of course, here we must we open form from parents, and from parents we must give properties, because parents must have to close. Who open, that closed. Parents open, parents closed. And because of that, we push on cancel props in form, but we change flag on the departments list in parents. And when we click on button cancel, we practically, by reference, we activate function in departments list in parent, activate handle cancel, and that function set show edit set show add department form to false. React is very simple if you learn it 2 and more years like me every day. If you record video and train, explain, and yes, it would be very, very simple, very, very interesting. For me, it's interesting because, like I said, it is about electronics you follow. So you follow here props, state props, how go to through software, how you follow by name. handle cancel, on cancel, go from name to name, and you learn complete that functionality. And only by practice, only by repeating, you can know. You can know, but knowledge, routine execution knowledge. You can sit down and solve problems. It is some kind of deep learning here, but all my deep learning is concretely in the application. Here is a admin panel of e-commerce. It is not finished, but we can say now is finished first part, what I call catalogs. We need basket, we need the orders table, users for complete and paying system for complete this e-commerce. This admin panel, temporary, I stopped here and continue to public part of separate application, React Redux application. It is e-commerce. And in that part, when learning that, I create, I prompt with with the table, basket table, not table, but the basket would be not extra reducer, it would be directly reducer, it would happen in memory, and only final basket go in table order. Okay, but it is for next line of video. For this video, it is all. Here is IK. Thank you for watching this video.